Right, hi everyone. So I was going to make a video today based on the series I was doing of doing all the modules in order, in VTubing no explodes, but if you were watching the stream, it ended up running at a snail's pace. But I wanted to still upload a video anyway, so I basically did this slightly impromptu at about 19 past 11 at night. But this, I guess, is a try run of a series I might want to do. I might call it something like Yap-Xodeau. Just me talking about stuff. Anything that comes to my mind that I want to talk about. And don't mind, please. I thought it'd be funny. So, in terms of what I was going to want to talk about, since I'm someone who's only on like 84 subscribers at this point, 86 I think at this point, it's going to be just the difficulties of being noticed. Because I know the feelings. It does feel annoying when you feel like you can't not getting noticed online. I tried to get noticed on Instagram for an entire year with my drawings, like this one over here, but like of different characters. It didn't go well. I didn't get any followers really. The most I ever did with art last year was appearing on one of Cinder's streams. One of my art of her Heaven Hand model. But that was about as far as I ever got. And it was annoying. It felt like I was doing this stuff for no reason. But of course, in reality, I just might not have been selling it well. I just might not have been presenting it well. Maybe just Instagram isn't the easiest place to get noticed for art. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure if my stuff really is something that people just stumble upon and say was brilliant. And I accept that. Same way as with this puzzle I have, I know it's not the greatest. Because, well, the mouse tracking is average at best. I really like how the design turned out though. I love the hair and the tail. And I love in VC Face I can stick these things on my ears and my tail. And I'm really proud that I managed to figure out how to do the blue eye, like again the picture over here. And what you can't tell in the picture there is that the spiky teeth are canonical to Axocat over here. I don't know why I gave it such long hair. I just like long hair, to be honest. But anyway, back to what I was going to talk about. I'm hoping this year that maybe I can get noticed. But of course, I'm currently in university dorms, basically. And the walls are unfortunately quite thin. So I'm not really confident enough yet to be a crazy little gremlin like some other people like Fillion and a lot of other VTubers who are like have all of these clips and voice clips about them where they're saying random things and doing random things. Because, well, I don't really want people to hear me through the walls. And plus, I can't really show this off to you like this. I'm going to tell you right now, my current room is very small. So I can't really do anything active around my room, really. And I mentioned I'm currently at uni, and I'll be honest, I'm not doing the greatest at it financially wise. jobs have been hard to come by, and nothing's really interested me. I tried doing retail for a bit, did not enjoy it at all. Like, I heard people say it doesn't have to be the job you do forever, but like, if I'm not enjoying it, that's just going to be a detriment to my mental health. So that's not really what I want to be doing, especially with the stresses of university. Like, I was struggling throughout the entire holidays about 2 homeworks. If I had to also think about job stuff on top of that, I think I'd break. And recently, the only things that have really taken my fancy is possibly getting noticed online. I know that's a terrible mindset to have. It's just the only thing that's ever really interested me, because it lets me do what I want to do, which is make people happy. That's all I want to do. I want to make people laugh, I want to make people happy, and I have a lot of ideas that I want to do. But I can't really do them with no notice online. And that's why I have to just cross my fingers and hope that it all goes well. But of course, that is quite a big what if. Like, I'm going to talk about some of my ideas currently. One of them is, of course, get a better model. Getting a model from an actual professional model maker would be really cool. And would make me feel like I've been noticed. And it will definitely be like a step forward. And hopefully that will happen this year. Again, crossing my fingers for that. But then I have some dumber ideas. One of my favourite game series is Jackbox. And in terms of Jackbox, when I watch people play it, I see them playing the same games mainly because it's the ones they like. But one like video or series I wanted to do is going through every single game and playing it at least once with a bunch of people. The dream is, of course, with other YouTube people to make it a little fun outing. But of course, once again, 86 subscribers. That ain't happening right now. Like, unfortunately, I said this in Discord before. I'm one of those people who's very introverted in real life. So a lot of my good friends are online, which is honestly a bit horrible when I think about it, because it's not really easy to meet up with them because most of them are in like America or France or even Australia, and the only ones that are in the UK is still limited by my ability to travel. So yeah, this is why I want this to go well, just so I can find people with similar interests that I probably would never be able to meet otherwise. Well, anything else I wanted to talk about? Um, I guess I could also talk about what made me want to do VTubing out of everything. The main thing is similar to what other VTubers have said. I think is I wanted to do YouTube, but I wasn't ready to put my face out there. I've seen the horrors that some people have gone through when they showed off their face and got bullied for it. And I'll be honest, I don't consider myself that much of a YouTube face. I've not liked my face for a decently long time. I don't even like my voice, so it's a wonder I've got so many videos on my channel of me talking. I said I don't know if I have the voice for VTubing, but is there really a voice for VTubing? I really hope that I can fit in, if it ever happens. But VTubing also just makes me finally feel like being this thing on the internet is actually a bit more true to me now, because I've sort of combined myself with my character, hence why one of the eyes here is brown, because little teaser for you, one of my eyes are in fact brown, and of course Axo's eyes are blue, hence why I have one brown, one blue eye. The backstory behind the colours, of course, because people might think that these colours are completely random, and to be fair, they kind of were. As in, I went on Paint 3D, which is the one on my right ear here, and just used the default colours. So my hair is default gold, they call it, but it's orange. I think it's orange. Sort of orangey yellow, which I think is probably gold. The ears, I don't know what they call this colour, but the ears are sort of like a dark red. Well, actually, I can open it right now to see what it's called. Or what they call it. They call it dark red, yeah. Duh. The hoodie was actually one of the preset ones in V Studio, but it was to mimic the background there. Paint 3D was causing something to happen, so sorry if the video went slower. And then the tail is, I think, just yellow. But with this, it was made a bit darker because it was sort of blending in with the jumper. And then zooming out, the gloves were just a choice I made. The blue, again, representing the eyes, and then the black, again, just to match the gloves, basically. Not really that you see them in any time currently. Of course, with the gloves and the shoes, those and the hoodie here, these were all default V Studio things as well. I'm not good at modelling stuff, hence why I use V Studio, because it had pre-made things. But I really wanted a VTuber model, and I think I did all right with what I was given. And, well, hopefully in the future I can come up with my own outfits for my character to wear. But to answer the question I asked at the start of why do I want to do VTubing, it's just I discovered it recently and thought it was something I wanted to do. It's that simple. I guess if this becomes something that people want to see, put down in the comments or message me where you can for suggestions of what I could talk about in other videos, in another one in the series, if it ever becomes a series. But this was basically just my initial thoughts on just VTubing in general. Sorry about the little jump there. My OBS was being funny and it was saying that I'd been recording for 3 minutes, but I've been recording for the whole time, so thankfully. I have got all of it recorded, I think. But what I was talking about, I think, was I was going to finish the video, but I want to say one more thing about just initial thoughts. As I discovered just from trying to do my first stream and my first video, is ideas are hard, especially when stuff is dying out. I tried to keep talking no explodes. That didn't go well because it started running at PowerPoint frames per second. So maybe next time I'm going to pick a game that is less computer intensive, like maybe Flash games, I don't know. Or I'll just figure out how to make my computer run a bit quicker. Again, if people have suggestions for that, do tell me. I'm completely open to suggestions on how to be good at VTubing, basically. Because I am sort of jumping into the deep end feet first when I don't know how to swim. Hopefully, I can get some stuff figured out, and hopefully by December, I can look back on this video and think I have come a long way. All we can do is hope at this point. So that's basically the first episode of me just talking about random stuff. Like I said, if you've got ideas of what I could talk about or stuff you want to hear me talk about, tell me either in the comments or on Discord or whatever. And I'll see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.